There are simple things in life you take for granted, like unloading the dishwasher and getting out of bed. All of those things without any pain.
Yeah, those with debilitating neck and back pain find doing these things nearly impossible, and that's why they turned to Dr. Miller at Total Health Chiropractic. Are you frustrated with your doctor's recommended treatments? Are you currently doing treatments and they're just not working? Well, do what so many people have done and turn to Dr. Miller at Total Health Chiropractic. He's here with us today along with Jan. Thanks so much, you guys, for being here with us.
Welcome, Leanne.
All right, let's go ahead and dive right into what some of these frustrations are stemming from that you're hearing.
Well, obviously when I consult with patients, I'm going to talk about the pain and how it affects their quality of life. But what I hear time and time again is just the frustration of the process they have to go through. A lot of times, they've dealt with these problems for many months or even years, and they're trying to get solutions. They want to feel better and be able to live their life, but it just takes forever. Sometimes they say their doctor doesn't seem to want to really pay attention or kind of brushes off what their complaints are. Other times, they'll listen, but then they have to see another doctor, so they're referred, and that might take several months to get into them, and then they finally get in to see them, and they can't do anything until they have certain imaging that's done, and it's just a runaround, and it takes so long, and all this time they're just frustrated, struggling with a lot of pain and restrictions in their lives. So that's something that we really pride ourselves on here, Leanne, is that we actually listen to our patients, and they're not just another number. Everybody has a unique story and something they're going through, and we want to think creatively and come up with creative solutions so that they can get their life back on track and get through this in a timely manner. Most of the time we can get patients back within a day or two so that they can actually get the results where I show them what's wrong and talk to them about the different options that they have to get that problem resolved.
And speaking of options, what are some of these people choosing to do prior to coming here to try to get any kind of relief?
It's a lot of the same thing over and over again. A wide variety of drugs or medications, a lot of times different physical therapists. Sometimes they'll go to pain clinics for shots or injections in their spines. And even when that doesn't work and they've spent years doing these things, they go back to their doctor and they say, well, that's what you should be doing. And like they've already done it and it didn't work. And it's just like the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. It's just not going to happen. A lot of them are unfortunately facing neck or back surgery, and when they've gotten the runaround for so long, I don't think they have a whole lot of confidence that that's going to be the solution for them either.
Absolutely. And one thing you do offer people, and we're going to talk to Jan about that because she's gone through it, but the DRX 9000C. So what exactly is that?
So DRX 9000 therapy, Leanne, is actually a medical device that helps to heal and regenerate the spine and injured discs. If you look at the models here, this is what a healthy spine looks like. Many of the patients that we see are down in this range here, where these pads or intervertebral discs start to dry out and actually thin down. That can start to encroach on the nerves. Sometimes these discs bulge or herniate out, pushing into the nerves. So it's a process of degeneration that can take months or years. And when you just try to put a Band-Aid on it and mask the pain, that's why you got to keep doing the treatments over and over again. DRX therapy actually helps to regenerate these discs, where it will draw these herniations back in off of the nerves, and at the same time will draw moisture and nutrients into these discs, so they start to rehydrate and move in this direction instead of continuously moving the wrong way.
All right, and as I mentioned, we're going to go ahead and talk to Jan. Jan, I want to go ahead and hear a little bit about your story. So let's go ahead and talk about how the pain that you had impacted your life prior to coming here.
Yeah, the pain that I had was excruciating. I couldn't do anything anymore. I was to the point where, just normal household activities that you do that everybody takes for granted. I couldn't make the bed, my own bed, and I couldn't bend over to put dishes in the dishwasher and take them in and out, and I couldn't take the dog for a walk. I couldn't, just everyday household chores, vacuuming, all of those things were just very, very difficult for me. And I had tried everything. I mean, I had been to several different chiropractors, and you would go in and they wouldn't take x-rays, so I would feel like, how do they know what's going on, Whereas that's one of the very first things that Dr. Miller did, was took the x-rays to see exactly what was going on. And that was important to me.
Sure. it was kind of like fixing a car without looking to see what's going on inside the engine.
Exactly.
Kind of a thing, it sounds like to me.
Exactly.
What exactly were you treated for? Where was the pain at that you were experiencing?
I had it all up and down my spine. I had it in my neck. I had it between my shoulder blades, and I had it in my lower back. And so it was like all up and down my spine. And I had been to the pain clinics like Dr. Miller, and I had Botox. You know, you hear them talk about Botox for pain. And I had all kinds of pain pills. I had shots in my back where they had to put me to sleep in order to even be able to give them to me. So I was a mess. I was a mess by the time I got here, and thank God for Dr. Miller, because he has been a godsend, and his DRX machine was just did the trick for me. I mean, I just feel like a totally different person. And the other thing was that my depression had gotten so bad. I think I was almost in tears by the time I got here to see him.
Sure.
And he just helped me so much. And everybody in the office is so friendly and so, you know, just wonderful. And I feel like it's my second home.
Yeah. So the DRX is what did it for you then?
Yes. Oh, yeah. I think so. Yeah.
That's great. So your quality of life now?
Yes, it's great. It's great. I can walk around the block with my dog, and you know, and I can just do everything that I can get in and out of my car. You know,
Right.
That was another thing that was really hard.
So what would you say to anybody at home that's watching that's really going through exactly what you went through?
I just think that anybody who is doing any kind of suffering whatsoever with any kind of back problems or whatever, that this is the place to come if you want to really fix it.
Well, I'm so glad to see that Jan is doing so much better, and you want to offer relief to a lot of our viewers that are out there. You have a special you want to talk about?
Yeah, Leanne, I mean, if they relate to Jan and her story and feel frustrated, they're not getting results, I would urge them to call our office today. And we do have a special for $49. We'll do a consultation and a physical examination to get to the root of their problems. And then we also have a special. The first 3 callers that call our office, we'll give them a free hydrotherapy massage in our spa so they can start to relax and feel better right away.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And once again, if you're looking for any kind of relief and you want to take advantage of that special, make sure to reach out to Dr. Miller and his staff here at Total Health Chiropractic.